Namaste to all. I read a few verses from Kathopanishad and Shathpath Brahmin Granth about salvation, emancipation or mukti, and it was very inspiring, and I thought of making a short audio to share with you. As we all know that the Jivatma, after worshipping Almighty God, as mentioned in the Vedas, attains salvation, emancipation, and in Yoga Shastra, Nyaya Shastra, Sankhya Shastra, etc., the emancipation has been beautifully described by Rishi Munis. And Kathopanishad also speaks about what happens after death, what is soul, what is Almighty God, etc., has been given by Rishi very beautifully. So Kathopanishad says, they call that the highest state in which the five senses of cognition, together with the mind, stand still and the intellect does not act perversely. Kathopanishad 6/10. When all the desires residing in the heart are destroyed, then the mortal becomes immortal and enjoys the presence of Brahman. Kathopanishad 6/14. When all the ties of the heart are here cut asunder, then the mortal becomes immortal. Who Nachiketa know this as the teaching. Kathopanishad 6/15. Now Shathpath 14/6 and 14/7 beautifully describes about Almighty God and salvation. The Rishi says to Gargi, Yajnavalkya Rishi says to Gargi, the path to salvation is narrow and ancient. It is a bridge for crossing the river of life and death. It has been reached and found by me, O Gargi. The wise who know that Brahman after their release from here cross over the world of joy and even to the regions beyond it by that path. So here we have to understand the path to salvation is ancient. There is only one path to salvation. There are no new path that we can make to attain salvation. Yajnavalkya Muni says there is no diversity in him. He who perceives any diversity in him goes from death to death. This eternal being who cannot be apprehended through the mind is free from impurity, subtler than Akasha, the unborn, the pervader, great and eternal. Let a wise Brahmana practice wisdom after knowing him. O Gargi, this is the imperishable who the Brahmanas describes as one who is neither gross nor subtle, nor long, nor short, nor red, nor fluid. He is without shadow, without darkness, without air, without ether, without attachment, without touch, without smell, without taste, without eyes, without ears, without speech, without mind, without breath, without old age, without death, and without fear. He is immortal, without impurity, without words, having no within, no without. There is nothing that was before him, nor anything that shall be after him. He is neither open nor closed. He eats no one and no one eats him. Finally, he says, they who knew that he is the life of life, the eye of eye, the ear of the ear, the food of the food, the mind of the mind, reach that ancient primeval Brahman. How beautifully described. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.